You ever think about where stuff comes from, not just your phone or your shoes, but the stuff that makes stuff? We're talking steel beams, paper, flour, the building blocks of, well, everything. Behind it all, you'll find a millwright. Millwrights are the unsung heroes of the industrial world. They're the ones who build, install and maintain the massive machines that keep factories humming. We're talking giant presses, intricate conveyors and everything in between. These folks are like the mechanics of the manufacturing world, but instead of fixing your car, they're wrestling with equipment the size of a house. It's a job that demands a unique blend of brains and brawn, precision and grit. Trust me, I've been elbow deep in plenty of dirty jobs, and millwrighting ranks right up there with the toughest and most essential. Go back a few hundred years, and millwrights were the rock stars of their day. They were the ones who built the first water mills and windmills, harnessing the power of nature to grind grain, saw wood and jumpstart the Industrial Revolution. These weren't just guys with hammers and nails. Millwrights were masters of mechanics, geometry and physics. They understood how to use gears, levers and pulleys to multiply force and get those giant millstones turning. They were also masters of improvisation. Back then, you couldn't just order a replacement part online. Millwrights had to be able to fabricate, repair and adapt on the fly using whatever materials they had on hand. It was a demanding job, but it was a vital one. Millwrights were the backbone of their communities, literally keeping the wheels of industry turning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mike, that's all well and good for the history books, but what about today? Aren't robots and automation taking over? And yeah, you're right, technology has changed the game, but here's the thing. Those robots don't build themselves. Those automated systems still need someone to install, maintain and repair them. That's where modern millwrights come in. Today's millwrights are just as skilled as their predecessors, but their toolbox has expanded. They need to be proficient in hydraulics, pneumatics, programmable logic controllers, PLCs, and a whole host of other technologies I can barely pronounce. They're still problem solvers, still masters of their craft, just working on a whole new generation of machines. So, why does any of this matter? Why should we care about a bunch of guys and gals tinkering with machines? Because without them, the world as we know it would grind to a halt. Think about it. Every time you flip a light switch, eat a piece of bread or use a smartphone, you're relying on the work of millwrights, past and present. They're the ones who keep the factories running, the power plants humming and the supply chains moving. We need to make sure those skills don't disappear. We need to encourage young people to consider careers in the trades, to get their hands dirty and learn how things work. Because the truth is, the world will always need millwrights. They're the ones who keep the gears turning, the lights on and the future bright.